Could I ask you some questions?
Alright, sure.
The first, how long has the bakery been operating on campus?
I already opened my shop since 2022 in this Pusanika.
Okay. Who are your main customers?
My main customer here will be the students and also staff.
Thank you. What are your best selling products?
My best selling item will be my matcha and also my chocolate roll pastry.
At what time is the bakery usually busy?
My sales usually depends on the students on the campus. If the students are around, then my sales is okay. But if the students are not around, then my sales will be dropped like 70%.
Okay. How does the store operate?
I mainly it's only me and also there's also a student as a part-timer.
Yes, thank you.
Madam, I just heard you mention about matcha is your best sales, like, yeah.
Yes.
And I read and I watched and I searched on your Instagram, like this video. I just heard that the matcha is from Japan. Can you introduce us more about this matcha?
The matcha I actually directly import it from Japan because I'm trying to do my own branding here in Malaysia. So how it start? Actually, the matcha farm from Japan, the one that messaged me that time. So do I like interested to sell matcha powder? And then I was like, then I decided to try. And I was surprised that I'm getting a very good feedback on the matcha powder.
Like in UKM here? Or
UKM and also if I open a booth outside.
oh, you also have another store outside.
It's not another store. It's more like a promotion booth. So maybe like around every weekend. So I'll be around in Kuala Lumpur area to promote my matcha powder.
Okay. And so that was just a question like related to the last part. Now I'm going to the second part. So the second part is about market trend and customer need. So have you noticed any changes in the students' preference over these years?
Actually, yes. It depends on the new students coming in because I feel like my customer is divided by two. One is the international students, which mainly is from China, and another one is the local students. Yeah, so like last time, my main best-selling item among the China students is my bus cheesecake.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Yes, and then this semester, most of them are buying my tiramisu.
No.
So I'm like, okay, all right, that's weird. And then for the local students will be, mainly is my pavlova, and then suddenly from pavlova it switched to my red velvet cake. So every semester it's like it depends on their preference, I think.
Oh, so it's like changing every semester.
Yes.
Okay.
This interview. So, how often do you product updates? Like,
That one is a bit tricky because whatever that I bake here, it depends on my mood, and usually if I travel. So whenever I travel, when I eat their desserts, so I will try to replicate it in here. So it depends on my mood.
Also, we don't have correctly SOP for each dessert.
I know because I'm the one that baking because
Oh.
I haven't leave it to my staff yet.
Okay, I see. So as you see the matcha before you mentioned, someone sent you message to would you like to try the matcha? So is it to you will maybe update the product, follow the trend in the internet or something? Others interview you to update your product.
Or do you mean by if matcha new product drinks?
It's matcha.
just an example, I just want to ask, would you like to follow the other one to suggest you to make some new product?
If the student have preference or like have any idea, usually I open Like let's say, Sarah, we tried this matcha with, let's say matcha with raspberry, and then I was like, oh, then I will decided like asking them where did they try it, or like if it's possible for me to try, then I will go and try. Like there's also one of the China student. I think she's my regular, and then she even showed me the apps called Red, and asked me to search for Holly Bakers. I don't remember Holly Bakers or something. And then she was like, you should look at this, and then you should copy their dessert and sell it here. Yeah, I have customers who are like that.
So for next part, do we have any marketing strategy for show the products to customer?
Yes, for strategy, I do have it. Usually, I will plan the strategy when the students are on break. So I'll be thinking like, what do I serve to them? What do they love? And I also like to make my own research and see if there's a new students coming in, and like what kind of things will they like.
And so the marketing strategy is collect more original customer or the new student customers from here.
Regular is I still maintain my regular customer because they believe in whatever that I bake, and even though whatever new drinks that I introduce, they're willing to try. And new customer, they are still the same when they tried one or two product, and then they become my new regular.
I see. Thank you. That's my
So next, I want to ask about competitive analysis. We know there are so many stores in Botanica, like Chinese or local. So how do you keep up with them?
Okay, how I keep up with them is I think that I feel like for the China student, if you talk about cake, they like something that is light. They're very light cake, like a sponge cake or chiffon cake. But when it comes to local students, they like something that is very heavy cake. Heavy cake is like red velvet cake, carrot cake, chocolate moist cake, which is, I can say local people love sweet stuff while the China student love less sweet.
Like sweet?
Less sweet. So they like something that is not too sweet and not too greasy, not too oily. That is what I study my own customer.
So is there a lot of pressure to compete with them?
You mean pressure?
Yeah.
No, I think
No pressure.
no, I think no pressure at all, and I think because I keep getting a very good feedback from them.
Okay. So what do you think your advantage to competitor with over this store?
Competitor? Competitor, I think that it's hard for them to compete with what I'm serving. Like my best-selling item will be my cheesecake and also my matcha. So those two is my specialty in my store.
My question is about pricing and distribution strategies. So first, how do you set price for your baked products?
How do I set? I usually will count my my costing first, and then from costing I need to break down my overhead and also how much do I want to earn. Maybe I put it around 100% to 150% for each item.
Okay. Second, are there any issues with the supply chain that affect pricing?
Currently, no. I think that it's because of I'm opening a shop in UKM, so my rent is not that expensive, so I still can cover the cost when the ingredient increase.
Okay. Do you have plans to expand distribution?
Yes, I was planning to make my matcha powder my brand to let people know that I'm exist, so that they're willing to buy. But actually, there's I can say around 7 cafe that bought my matcha powder to sell it at their cafe.
Okay. The last one. How do you balance affordability for students with profit margins?
Wait, let me think. How do I? I think it's because of, like I said, my rent is not that expensive, so I still can cover up the cost for me to set my item to sell it to the students. So for now, a lot of them said that item is affordable, and I do have set it like from a cheaper price to an expensive price. Like my egg sandwich, I'm still selling $3.50, while I know some places are selling at $5. And then maybe that will be a good example, maybe.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So first is about your matcha. I'm still curious because first I thought this was just a little store in UKM, but like you just said, you sell it to 7 other cafes.
Yes.
Like, how do they know about you, and how do you do the promotion or things?
I have a very good friends. They the one that recommend me to other people, and like you should try this matcha powder, and they give me the contact. So I just went to their shop and then saying that, oh, I'm like selling matcha powder, and I heard from my friend that you guys are interested to try, and then they tried, and they're willing to buy my matcha powder.
And you just said you want to make your own brand about this matcha powder. Is there any like plan, or what do you decide? Like, how do you want to do about this?
I have a dream. It's a very far. It's very hard. I'm not sure. It's a dream. It's my aim. So it's more like my aim is, I want to try to make my brand get a bit of well known to people, so that I can pay one of my Korean idol that I like as my ambassador.
Oh.
Yeah, if I can reach to that level, but it's still gonna take me a while.
Is there any promotion activity you do in school, like to attract customers?
Oh, yeah, there will be a promotion probably around January. Maybe I'm gonna start. Like I'm giving like a discount, and also I will introduce like a loyalty card. So let's say if they purchase like 15 cups within 3 months, then I'll be giving them something free item, or like an extra discount. I haven't think like what I'm gonna give it to them.
Is it the first time you try to do this kind of promotion?
Yes. The students like giving me the idea, so I'm like, okay, then I will try to do it. Usually I will try to, whatever that they are giving me an idea, I will try to take the idea and see how it works.
So is there any difficulty that you face, like during you open this shop?
Yes. I know that a lot of people do not know that I exist here. Yeah. I mean, people know, they know, but whoever that they do not know where my store is, they'll be like, hey, there's a shop up there. Yeah.
That's the greatest difficulty you face. Is there any others? Like,
I think that is it for now, as because of last 5 months ago, we're having problem for matcha powder stock, but now that things already been solved, so I don't have matcha powders limited supply anymore.
what about the employees? Like as you mentioned before, it's mainly the students from UKM. Is there any problem, like not stable or anything?
No, I'm happy with the performance they're giving it to me, because recently they just let me know that, oh Sarah, we are working with you not because of money, because they like more, they want to release stress. Yeah, so I'm okay with them.
I think that's all I want to ask. Thank you.